Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer, featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, there's a woman who's not happy on TikTok. She did her first video, so she thought, hey, this is going to be awesome. But, I don't know, man. You just never know what the people are going to say. This video went viral because people thought she was a senior citizen using TikTok for the first time, even though she's 35 years old.
That's the last thing you want to have happen when you're a female being... I mean, even as a dude, if someone's like, hey, senior citizen, I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to go home and call it a week.
Yeah, I mean, 35, I think you still should be able to hang on TikTok. Though, I mean, look, I know there are still like teenagers, so that's a 20-year difference for some TikTok users, even at 35. So, I mean... And
how about you're like, I'm finally putting a video on TikTok. It probably has nothing to do with how old she is, and then all of a sudden people are focusing on the fact that she looks old.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing pictures, and look, there's it's just not a flattering view of her, and she does look a lot older than 35 in this picture.
Well, if you look at the video Vicky's showing you, too, it's weird because at moments... she looks like she's probably in her 30s, and then there's other moments where you just look at it and I'm like, whoa, is she like 50? It's such a weird video. It's almost like that. Is it a blue dress or is it a green dress? I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. She looks like at times she's had work done. That's what it's like. Okay, you look like you're older, but maybe you had work done, but I don't know.
Especially when she gets angry, she looks old. When she
yeah, then she's really tripping.
If I was her, I'd see a therapist so I can never get angry because it looks like when she's not angry, she looks fine. When she's angry, she looks like a senior citizen.
Yeah, and she's wearing just this drab top. I mean, it's not like anything exciting, so you just assume, she's not happy at all. And somebody said, let's see you in the 90s. They wanted to see a picture of her, in the 1990s to prove that indeed she was really, really, that she wasn't young then as opposed to being like a little kid.
The internet is a ruthless place.
Yeah.
Prove to us that you're not 35, random person I really don't care about.
Yeah, I know. What a world. I'm so happy I'm not. Am I on the TikToks? I don't even know if I am or not. So here's the rant that she went on about the fact that she's like, I'm not 35. I'm not older than 35.
At this comment, I'm not really sure how to take this. Do they want to see what I looked like when I was 5? Because in 1990, I was 5. No, that can't be it. This person thinks the same as that cashier at Ross who informed me I qualified for the senior citizen discount. I'm 35. I understand that lots of people have found all these miracle lotions so women look a lot younger than they usually do. But I am not one of those women. I'm a smoker and I go tanning. So this is 35. Want you all to be aware.
Well, the smoking and tanning part might be the problem.
There you go. I was going to identify her as a smoker. I thought, okay, she sounds like a smoker, and then she admitted it. Yeah, smoking really wrecks it really wrecks you up. It makes you look older than you really are.
Have you ever thought about tanning?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, dude. I mean, my skin's the whitest white. It is bleach white. I would burn like a moe. There's no way.
There's that problem because I see people at the gym where they cross that line where it's like, I think, if people want to get a little color and they want to look at then you can look like vibrant and there's something about someone that's tan that looks cool. But then they go like too overboard and then it does look like their skin is turning leathery.
Oh, dude.
That's a bad look.
You see that a lot down in California.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Oh my gosh, it is like it's like the leather factories down there. Oh, and you're just like, it's not a good look, miss. So sorry about that, but you don't look good all leathered up like that.
Dude, how about this texter says, I remember once there was a lady that was a total bitch at our restaurant. She was rude to all of us servers. So when it was time for the bill, I told her, hey, thanks for coming. I added the 15% discount. She said, why? And all of her friends were kind of surprised by it as well. And I responded by saying, well, it's the senior discount. We give 15% off for anyone over 55. Ooh. She was definitely in her late 20s and was not very happy. It was awesome.
Late 20s? Oh, man, that's brutal.
Oh.
It's kind of bittersweet, though. You still got a discount.
Yeah, right?
You bitch.
Yeah.
But thanks for the discount.
Yeah. I'd take that discount in a heartbeat and go, hey, you know what? Can I come in here and always get that discount? Thank you. Dang.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. According to this new survey, 1% of people working from home have attended a virtual work meeting shirtless. That is way too many percent.
Wow. Unless you work at Deja Vu, why would you do that?
Well, speaking of Deja Vu, another 1% have been fully naked while doing the work Zoom meeting.
Send me the link.
And yeah, that's with the camera on. So yeah, you'll get the link, Steve. Unless of course it's, somebody that you don't want to see naked, I don't know.
Could you imagine if we were doing a work meeting and all of a sudden, I don't know, Castle just pops onto this meeting and he's shirtless and doesn't even explain why.
Yeah.
See, I could feel like if any of us did that, we would probably get yelled at. But if we all did it, they couldn't yell at all of us, right?
Well, they would probably yell at the senior members. Would be Steve and myself would probably get chastised because they figured we would have organized it. We were in on it.
No, I feel pretty confident knowing that everyone's getting yelled at. If we all, they'll be like, "Hey, good meeting. Could the BJ and Migs show stay on afterwards?" And then they'll be like, "What the f is wrong with you guys?"
Fair point. And we'll be like, "What are you talking about? What?
We just don't acknowledge it at all. And
we don't know we're naked.
See how that goes.
Yeah, are you crazy? Of course we have clothes on. We just have to, Steve, we would just have to stick to it. That would stick to that story.
Yeah, yep.
That's it.
It's a tank top. It's just really low hanging.
Look, people obviously 8% say they do it with no pants. That makes sense. I mean, some people have done that, sure.
I'm too nervous
to hide.
I mean, I'll wear pajama pants, and I'm nervous even of that. Oh crap, what if I have to get up? One time I did New Day Northwest, and I had my pajama pants on, just like a normal shirt, just because I was like, I'm only going to be from the stomach up. But then they were like, hey, we noticed that there's a light in the background of your video. Can you turn that off? And I'm like, I am so glad I have pants on.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have pants on, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah.
I would have probably run real fast, hit the light switch, and run right back and be like, I hope you didn't see that.
Or just my leg's asleep. Let me call my wife real quick. Honey!
Right.
Or you could just turn off the video for a second.
Oh, crap. You're right.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
That's too easy.
Wow.
Just reminding you, kids.
BJ, I wouldn't even have thought of doing that. No joke. I would have not even thought I could turn the video off. At that point, I would have been like,
that's a panicky moment.
Yeah,
you're right. That's a panicky moment. But
Steve, we could tell by the surprise in your voice when BJ suggested it.
Yeah. You're right. You can click stop video.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Everything is better electrified. like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Grandma, we missed you!
Come here, kids. It's so good to see you again. Grandma and I have to catch up. Why don't you play in the other room for a bit?
Okay!
It's good to see you again, Mom. We all missed you.
I'm sorry it took so long. I lost a lot to my gambling problems, but I'm happy to have my life back with you.
We are too, Mom.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
But I will tell you this, though. I mean, I've had moments where I've been on Zoom. I've been on Zoom with you guys, and the screen is gone. Like, it just says this. It doesn't show anybody anymore, and it just goes, "Hey, would you like to join the meeting?" Like, goes back to that the screen before you get on.
And we're like, BJ, we could still see you.
Yeah, and that's like, oh, that is scary because you just assume if I can't see you, then you can't see me. And I'm like, okay, thank you, computer glitch. I'm going to remember that in the future. Yeah, because that would be a beating if I'm like, well, they can't see me. It's time now to explore things.
Well, like recently,
in my underwear.
BJ and I were interviewed for a Radio Guys podcast, and so I got home. I set up my room with the tripod with the camera set up, so I can I don't have to prop it on anything. I'm all ready to go. I tap into their Zoom account, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing any video." I'm like, "Oh damn it! I actually put effort into this. I didn't even have to."
That was odd, by the way. I don't understand that. Like, there were four of us that were going to be in a conversation, and it's so much easier since they were recording it for an interview to be able to see everybody to know when to shut up and when to start talking, and they didn't want to do it.
That's what I figured. So I was like all ready to rock, and then all of a sudden, no. And so I'm like, all right, well, all bets are off. So I'm just like, now I'm walking around the house, but then my child's making all these crazy noises. And then DJ calls me out on it. He's like, oh, in the background, that's Steve's child. I was like, well, I closed the door, and she was knocking on the door. Like, she found where I was because she could hear my voice, and she's knocking on the door. I'm like, this is just too cute. I have to open up the door.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah.
I also got mad, dude. I was so mad. I would mute myself whenever the interview was going on so that you didn't have to hear Tatum because she was, like, just full of energy. But at one point, she started running, and, like, I wish my mic was on because I would love to hear the audio of this from your guys' perspective. She fell, hit her head on the wall, and bounced off the wall, and then hit her head on the door. She was fine. But then, obviously started crying. But I was just like, that was the most epic spill I've ever seen her do. And it was just so fast. I was like, oh, crap. And I was like, oh, man, if that was on audio, you would have heard the double bang and then the crying. And I was like,
we didn't hear any of that, Steve. Oh, man, you should have left that audio on.
I wish I wasn't muted at that moment. And luckily, like, Sid was right there. So she just, like, grabbed her. And I was like, you're okay. I'm like, oh, that was epic.
That is an epic fall. A double header like that. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, those are the great moments. Yeah.
Sadly,
so that's
on tape.
Yeah, so obviously, people like keeping the camera off. Pretty much that's your modus operandi during any visits, any sort of station meeting, Steve. Your camera's never on.
Never on. Because more often than not, I'm either in my car or I'm like in a parking lot waiting for it to end. So I don't want to look like that guy.
Yeah.
Or I'm eating. And I know some people that work for our station like to eat while their camera's on, and I think that's just weird.
That is very weird. I don't know why.
It's like a close up, and they're just like shoving food in their mouth. And I'm like, I'm not even listening. I'm just watching, trying to figure out what they're eating. And when I text them, like, dude, what are you eating? That looks delicious.
I feel like if you're going to eat, you need to shut your camera off.
Yep.
I don't think we need to see that. Because I also know that I will I'll do that too. I'll leave the room, or where I can still hear it if I've got my my earpods in. But yeah, you can't be eating on camera. People say they tidy up their space. Like pretty much almost everybody says they do that. I'm always worried about what's behind me ever since we did a video and somebody called me out for having my Costco toilet paper, because you go to Costco and you can buy the big toilet paper. It's the one package. Somebody called me out on that during the pandemic because, oh, wow, you're hoarding. And it's like, well,
oh, my gosh, are you serious? That's why I thought they called you out because, like, dude, are you doing this Zoom call in a bathroom?
Listen, if you can store your Costco big giant toilet paper in the bathroom, you've got a big bathroom. No, this was in the garage. We were playing beer pong.
Okay, yeah.
And people are like, whoa, what a hoarder. And it's like, dude, you ever go to Costco and buy anything? It's a giant package of everything.
Right.
But people were pretty much, just giving me so. So I've decided that, every time I do a Zoom, I do it for my game room. It's like, you know what? Now I look at the games in the background, and I don't care if you call me out on those, but that's all you're going to see is just games, nothing else about my life.
I'm convinced that no matter what picture or video you put on the internet or Zoom meetings even could be a part of this, that there's at least one person that is just like looking over that with like a fine-tooth comb, just looking for anything to bring up. And make a big issue out of, like, look at that can of beans in the background. I can't believe that you buy canned beans or something. Like, what I mean? Like, there's always somebody looking for something to call you out on.
Yeah, I'm with you, Steve. And I get really angry at those people. Like, even if you notice things, there's what happened to tact? You just don't mention them. There are people that always just say some weird things about a picture. Hey, notice in the background you don't make your bed. And it's just like, okay. I mean, first of all, I would say to anybody, and I've seen some pros, like some celebrities, where they do their Zoom calls. Like I recently watched this, Star Trek had a big anniversary, and so they interviewed some of the folks, and there were people doing it from their bedroom, and I'm like, you have no other place in your house? You're in your bedroom doing this like Zoom meeting where we do it for millions of Star Trek fans?
Yeah.
It's like, because there's going to be that person that's going to say, hey, I noticed in the background you got whatever. And, or if you happen to focus on somebody's night table and maybe it was Vicky's house and she left something there, who knows?
Oh, that's a good idea. I never even thought about that.
Oh, yeah, dude. I would say just start leaving stuff around, Steve. Just start leaving weird stuff. People go, in the background at Steve's house, there's peanut butter, a screwdriver.
And a goalie cup.
Yeah, what is that all about? What's going on over at that party?
Repairs.
Don't worry about it. It's Steve and his OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
0 subscribers for a reason.
Speaking of OnlyFans.
What happened?
Dating.com just ran a survey where they found out that people... This is a dating site, even though it feels like it's more OnlyFans related. Apparently, people really love butt pictures. They love sending them and posting them on these dating sites as well as receiving them.
I don't know so much about like sending them, but I don't mind receiving them.
All right.
Now, they're not necessarily... They're not nude butt pictures, They're in some sort of state of dress.
Yoga pants, I hope.
Well, pretty much, dude. I mean, you're absolutely right. Yeah, anybody walking around in yoga pants is just basically giving you a great shot of their butt. I always know who really likes their butt and who really doesn't, because they're the ones that wear yoga pants. I haven't really seen too many people who don't have a good butt in yoga pants.
Yoga pants are the greatest invention, but now they got the new yoga pants where it's like it creates even more of like a line in the butt, like it adds more definition to your butt. Have you seen these?
The TikTok peach lift leggings, I think is what they're called.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, they make your butt look even better.
It's kind of ridiculous, BJ. Like it's like the trend is then like dudes will put them on and not show you it's a dude, like, and you'll be convinced it's like a girl with a really nice pooper, and you're just like, what the hell's going on? And then you realize it's not really a girl.
Oh, really? It's that they can make anybody's butt look like a girl's butt.
They make any butt look really nice.
Those are like, for instance, right there. But now, are you sure that's not a girl that's got a good butt already? Because they look there. Wow, they do look amazing.
It's just the way they cut it and everything. It kind of has that weird thong effect. So it really just
it kind of accentuates each cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what people are liking. 64% of them saying, "Send me those pics," and I would like to send you those pics. Women, of course, more likely to send these butt selfies than men.
Makes sense.
But men are doing it too. And I imagine with these new, what do you call them? The peach lifters? What are they, Vicky?
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
TikTok leggings or peach lift leggings.
So then I got to get this, right? Send some to my wife. She'll probably think, hey, look at
you.
You
should totally do that and screenshot
Dude,
the
yes.
reaction that your wife gives you when you send those.
I'll send you the link.
It seems like a lot of work. If somebody buys me some, maybe I will.
Just put pants on and take a picture of your ass.
Oh, I thought I was talking about the peach selfie, the peach lifter. Otherwise,
well, we could get you one.
All right, fine.
On like Amazon. Have them right to your house.
All right,
probably
great.
in a couple days.
Yep.
Okay, thanks,
I get
man.
you a 2-pack.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Well, one for each.
What if I wore those to the gym?
Oh my God.
You need to record people's reactions to that.
I feel like everybody's like, the gym has become like a club. You know, everyone's dressed to the nines. People have makeup on.
Because you can't go out anymore.
That's a good point. I'm not like mad at people for doing it. If you want to look really good at the gym, go ahead and look really good at the gym. That's just not my intention. Like, I'm grunting and sweating there.
Exactly.
Right?
Are you supposed to be working your ass off so that makeup would run? I mean, the whole idea.
I think it's there. Some people are there just to be seen.
You know what you need to do? You need to get a pair of these peach lift yoga pants and then put like some sort of camera or your phone in the back just to see how many people check out your butt.
GoPro.
Yeah. And you can see everyone's eyes just go to your butt.
And I could get like a tramp stamp that just says busted.
Oh my God, yes!
Wow.
I don't know how many people will be looking at your ass, Steve, but okay, I say go for it.
About as many people that are on my OnlyFans. 0, BJ.
There we go.
0.
Today's podcast is brought to you by bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, who's ready to answer your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, is it true that if you filed for bankruptcy once, you can't file again?
Even if you filed bankruptcy before, you can almost certainly file bankruptcy again. Different types of bankruptcies have different time limits between filings. In Chapter 7, full bankruptcy, you can only file Chapter 7 once every 8 years. However, you can almost always file a Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 cases can be filed immediately following a Chapter 7. They can be filed immediately following a prior Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan, so there will be some type of monthly payment, but it's based on your budget and your ability to afford that payment. So Chapter 13 is an option in almost all cases, even with a prior bankruptcy filing.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
You know, I'm glad we can take this time for ourselves.
I know, me too. It's nice going on new adventures, experiencing new things, and creating new memories again. I missed you when you seemed lost in your gambling.
Well, I'm back and ready to visit new places and see new sights. Oh, and try new foods.
Yes, new foods.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.